الحسين, the UN High Commissioner for Human Rights. We see in so many cases women being the targets of physical abuse, intimidation, threats to their persons, to their families, and all for just calling for their most basic rights to be honored. The date which marked the start of the work this office coincides with the Beijing conference, so we were twinned at birth, basically. The work we do in promoting and defending women's rights, of course, is central to the overall mission pursued by this office. It's very much core to everything we do and believe in. In every part of the world, more can be done to ensure that women's rights, access to employment, health, control over their lives, decisions in all aspects of their lives are safeguarded and supported. We have to do all we can to make sure that those authorities understand that they need to focus on the issues at hand, whether it be women's health, whether it be employment opportunities, whether it be legal provisions within the domestic codes that discriminate against women. In all of these aspects, we expect the authorities to talk about the issues and not to attack the very brave, courageous women who stand up for their rights. In certain situations, the threats they face would be similar to their male counterparts, but in others it would be more pronounced. The society makes the fight more difficult from the beginning. It doesn't mean that the human rights defenders are deterred by this, but it creates an extra barrier for them to overcome. Many years ago, when I was still representing my government, I was asked to be a member of UNIFEM's consultative committee, UNIFEM being the UN Development Fund for Women. And then within about 10 days, I realized the extent to which most countries are only paying lip service to the rights of women. It was very clear to me that this was a real cause that had to be championed by women and men. Real change doesn't happen unless women and men fight for these rights, and at the forefront are the women's human rights defenders. The world would, I think, look different if the structural prejudices were removed, so women will enjoy the same opportunities in life as men. You know, it's us together, all of us together, men and women, boys, girls. We all have to do this, and let's be clear about this. It's very basic. You have to be a defender of women's rights to be counted amongst those who defend human rights.